All right, welcome. I want to go over an affiliate SEO case study. I got a lot to cover here, and yeah, let's get started. I want to go over the site, the product, the traffic, the SEO strategy, how much money they're making, all that. I want to break it down for you. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So we all know what affiliate SEO means. If you don't know, essentially is that when you have a site right here, your site ranking for a bunch of keywords, and you essentially on the articles or whatever you want, even on the mailing list, if you have a email capture on there, you essentially send people to Amazon via affiliate links, and then Amazon pays you a small commission for the leads you're sending them. Now, the product in this case was honey. I know, pretty simple, and the reason why I have this here, because I could have not included the product, but the reason why I have the product here is to show you that even honey, something a lot of us might not think about doing affiliate SEO for, is very profitable. As the thumbnail of this video says, this guy generated over 400K just from affiliate marketing on Amazon, right? So this makes you think, right, what other products can I take and make an affiliate site out of, right? I mean, if you can do it with honey, 400K, I'm sure you can do it with anything else. Okay, so yeah, that's the product. This is the site. The site is 6 years old, so it's quite old. But as you can see, there were ups and downs. The person, the SEO expert that focused on this site is Bart. I'll go over Bart in just a bit. I mean, he was focusing on it throughout the years. Maybe he stopped focusing around January 2021, but he has regained the focus back, and the traffic is climbing up again. So yeah, because honey, the good thing about honey is that there is no really seasonality, right? People always want honey. I mean, the people that do want honey would eat it all year long. Maybe in the winter for tea or something, but it's kind of a product you can eat all year long. So yeah, 400K plus earned in Amazon affiliate commissions, which is a lot. Of course, you have to break them down through all these 6 years, but I would say that from here to here, most of the money was not generated. Most of the money was generated around here, so 2020 to 2021. So you can see it is quite profitable. He's received offers to buy the site, and the profit in January, which is one of the slowest months, without him doing anything, was around $1,500, which is good, right, for a site that, and I'll go over all this. I have Ahrefs here linked. I will go over all this in just a second, but for a site that in January was getting, let me see here, 1 year. Let's do January, 3,000, so 2,000 people. He's essentially making 2,500 or 3,000 people. He's essentially making 50 cents for every person that comes in. Of course, this is not the exact traffic, but you can understand where I'm getting at. So for every two users that come into the site, he gets $1, which is quite valuable. And that's just off of affiliate links, right? He could be building an email list where the earning potential could be a lot bigger. But the good thing about SEO and affiliate SEO is that it is evergreen. If you produce evergreen content, it'll rank and stay there, kinda. So you don't have to do much to maintain it. But I'll go over in just a bit on what he did and what are our steps moving forward. Yeah, I guess I can go over that right now. So what has been done? The site design, I cannot show you the site because I want to protect the site as much as possible. So designed the website and wrote every single post on it. Ranked #1 for best honey. I gotta hide all these, and bam, honey review. So quite competitive keywords he ranked the site for, and of course generated over 400K in revenue from Amazon. Now, before I go over what they're doing right now, I want to go over some of their organic keyword rankings, and I'm getting all this data from right here from Vettted.com. If you go to Vetted.com and click on campaigns right here, you can get access to all this. and hiding the domain again, but you can get access to all the organic keywords, top keywords, backlinks. You can spy on your competitors' backlinks if you put your competitor on here. Top pages, competition, and all that. You can get all that for free. I'm just posting it here because it's easier for me to hide. But as you can see, they're ranking for best X honey, search volume of 1,000 per month, ranking #1. You can see the clicks as well. So don't forget that. If in January they made around $1,500 in profit and they got around 3,000 impressions, that's again 50 cents per each, not impression, per each click, kind of. Let's measure it like that. 50 cents for each click, which is great, right? It's fantastic. So yeah, So here they made half 165, which I don't know how much it is because I don't want to do math. Best honey brand, honey near me, which is quite interesting. Ranking for or targeting the near me. They're ranking 21, so 21st. So it's something that they haven't yet mastered. Now a bunch of these ranking number 1, 2, 2. First page, best honey brands, honey whatever, honey best, as you can see, best organic honey, what is the best whatever honey, right? They're ranking for all these keywords. And the reason why I show you this, as you can see here, all these ranking number 1, is that, and they even go a bit in depth, like what is K factor in X honey? I had no idea, sorry, what was the K factor. And it's interesting that they're going this in depth, right? So they have the pillar, I guess you can call it pillar content about honey. Then they have content about this honey in specific, right? This, let's call it X honey. And then they have detailed info about this specific honey, right? The K factor in this honey. And I just realized that I'm not recording in full HD, so I'm going to stop this and come back in just a second. Okay, so we're back. As I was saying, they're focusing on all these more granular searches for this specific honey. And what this does is it makes them an authority in the space. And I'll go over how that relates to the new AI age in just a second. So I want to show you this, which is quite interesting. We can have a look at the backlinks as well. They have backlinks from Huffington Post, which is a very authoritative site. So I am not sure if they paid for this one, but I had a look at it and it looks like it's organic. So good on them. So quite some powerful backlinks, which do help with the rankings. And lastly, I want to look at the competition. Again, you can take a look at all this for Vettted for free. Their site is this one right here. And just in December last year, they overtook one of their competitors in organic keyword rankings, it's quite interesting, right? Interesting to see that there are competitors, of course, but that the efforts the Bart did on this site in specific, were enough to overtake their competition. Of course, we have no idea what their competition is doing or if they forgot about the site at all, but it's always fun to look at this. Now, what are they doing today? This is generic for every SEO site, I guess. So they're optimizing existing pages, so essentially not discarding and forgetting the old pages, the old content, right? It's always important to go there and refresh them. Publishing more informational content. This is a bit controversial. Not a bit controversial, but because of the new AI age, I have a feeling that informational content sites will be doomed because they won't get many clicks. But I'll go over why them in specific doing this will be good. Of course, optimizing existing content, interlinking, a very big one, very big one. It's extremely important both for user experience and for SEO rankings to interlink your sites properly and getting new affiliate deals. This is a very smart one, right? Don't focus just on honey, or focus on honey, but you can get affiliate deals for example, someone that has another honey brand that wants to advertise on your site. They want you to send a link to your mailing list. So getting new affiliate deals in the honey space, it's very smart. And they can essentially, with the same traffic, right, with the same 4,000 people a month, 2x or 3x this number right here because they get new affiliate deals. So finding new ways to monetize the site is very very smart. And there was a Google algo update in 2020, so they're also recovering from this update, hence why I suspect all of this drop right here. From here to here, quite a few drops right here. Exactly what happened here. I'm not sure what they did, but they're recovering from it, as you can see here from the drop, and they're at the levels right now they were previously, so it's good. It took them a while to get back, but they're back up, so it's great to see. Imagine if they hadn't been penalized, where they would be at the moment, quite up there, possibly. So I did also took a look at the technical SEO aspect of things, because I think it's important. Some people neglect technical SEO, and I do think it's very important. This, by the way, is a free plugin. If you go to the Chrome web store, it's called Vetted SEO Helper. Almost at 300 downloads, which is amazing. And essentially, click here, you get access to the meta title, meta description, headings, H1s, H2s, meta image, all that. More of a technical SEO plugin. And I did take a look at it, and of course, makes sense in the meta title, meta description, include their main keyword. And then I like this one that they put here, an expert stake. This is not just for Google SEO in a sense. It's more for, at least for myself, if I see expert take on the search right? As a result, I am more enticed to click. So it's important that when you think about your meta title and meta description, also optimize them for conversions, optimize them for clicks, make them interesting to click, right? If I look at this and I see expert's take, who's the expert? What's his take, right? So quite interesting that they did this here. And it's something that we also have to do. For example, if I type in Vettted SEO on Google, I mean, what I'm trying to say here is the meta title is what appears here. We got to make this interesting for people that want to click, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Then what else did I see here? Of course, an H1 with their keyword makes perfect sense. Multiple H2s with the keyword sprinkled in there. So yeah, I just wanted to go over just really quickly. Now, hopefully you're enjoying this video. I didn't have much of a script on this, but I did have all this somewhat planned. Now, how do I interlink all this with the AIH, optimizing for the AIH? Truth is that with the search engines future looking somewhat like this, with essentially on the left-hand side, the regular old search results, right? And on the right-hand side, our ChatGPT or Bart like chat. The truth is that most searches for informational content will be searched here, right? What is the best X honey? What's the K factor, like was written here? What's the K factor for X honey, right? This most likely will be stopped. People won't type it on here. You'll be typing it here, right? So the way, in my opinion, that you're going to show up here on these little snippets, and that the way that your site's going to be linked here as a source, is that only if you are an authority in the space, right? Because Bing and Google will not link to trustworthy sources that are not authorities in the space. So how does this tie all this up? Is because the way they produce content and the way they've cemented themselves in this brand as a honey expert, right? They write about all these honeys, their specifications, right? I think they go even in depth for the locations of the honey and where you can buy the honey in special locations, and they go over the locations where the honey is produced. So they essentially own, quote unquote, the market for this specific honey, right? They're an authority in the space for this specific honey. And that's what's going to make them appear on here as these trust sources. And that's how informational content, in my opinion, for these guys will continue on living on. And for other people that are not an authority in the space will kind of die. Because as you can see here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's much less room here for people, right? Or for sites than on the regular search, old search way, I guess you can call it that way. Hopefully this made sense. So it's all about becoming an authority in this space. Yeah, I just wanted to go over this case study. I do want to mention that Bart did all this. If you have any questions about this case study in specific, or if you want to pick his brain about anything related to affiliate SEO, feel free to click on this button. You can do a consulting call with him. 60 minutes, an hour is the perfect amount to pick his brain on anything you might want. You can even send him one of your affiliate sites and talk to him. It's really cool that you have direct access to the guy that built and still is running this this site that already made 400K from Amazon affiliates. So pretty cool. You can get direct access to him on Vetted. I'll leave his link below. Also, I was going to go over Ahrefs, but I don't think it's necessary because it's kind of boring. I do know some of you guys want me to go more in depth in the technicalities, and I do going to have to hide all this. Just realized that I'm going to have to blur all this. But I don't want to make this video super long. If you do want me to go over more in depth on this case study in specific, let me know. I'll record a video just for the SEO nerds out there. But I did want to mention this new platform. If you go to Vettted.com and click on Manage SEO, you can essentially hire Bart and book a call to his calendar for free, right? You can click on View His Profile and then click on Schedule Interview. And you can essentially book a call straight into his calendar if you want to hire him for any SEO projects you might have, right? You can view an introductory video, some of these case studies, all that. So I just wanted to mention that. And hopefully you found this video helpful. I know some of you want to see more of these breakdowns. I do want to keep them interesting. That's why I speak fast and try to pack as much value into this as possible, because I don't want to make 30-minute long videos because I think that's boring. So yeah, let me know if you like it. Thank you so much for subscribing. We recently hit 2,000 subscribers, which is insane. It's pretty cool. So thank you so much for subscribing, for following along the journey. And if you need to hire any SEO experts, make sure to join Vettted.com. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.